this Monday morning. How are you guys? Hello, Nathan. Hello, Starfall. Hello, Max. Hello, Plasma. Hello, Timinator. Hello, Sinky. Hello, Wandering Star. Hello, Xenotype. Hello, Glade Bloom. How are you all? Are y'all ready to grind for more Khonsu gear? We're actually making really good progress. I'm hopeful that, at the very least, we'll be able to craft some gear today, even if we don't, get any as drops from fights. See, I'm pretty happy with the progress we've been making. Hi, Glade Bloom. Hello, hello. So, just so you guys know, tomorrow, you can't stay long, you gotta go to work. Aw, but thanks for popping in, even if it's for a few minutes. I really appreciate it. So, tomorrow's stream will be the last stream before I'm gone at Everfree Northwest for a few days. Just want to make sure you guys know that. Tomorrow's stream, on Tuesday, will be the last stream before I'm gone to Everfree Northwest for a few days. So if you want to catch me one more time before I don't stream for a few days, you want to catch that stream. Just making sure y'all know. So I'm definitely not going to finish my to-do list before I leave, but I think I'll just have to resign myself to an imperfect world and my imperfect self. Oh well. I can knock it out after I get back, and I did get like the very much most of it done. So it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things if I didn't get done all my dusting before it was time to go. It's not vacation. I guess it's kind of vacation. Yeah, Everfree Northwest, the PonyCon, up in Seattle. I mean, I'm gonna be glumping around in a giant fursuit for like 3 days, so you can judge whether or not that counts as a vacation while I'm sweating like a bitch. But yeah, I will live with it. And I will get all the stuffs done when I get back. An imperfect world. We can only do our best, and I can still get done all the dusting when I get back. But we're going to be spending a lot of tomorrow getting my packing done. Is anyone waiting for a team up? Oh, a cantrip chest. You're going to find some steampunk goggles for, cosplaying? So if anybody wants this cantrip chest, why am I in Orthrus? What the fuck is Orthrus? Well, it was in Orthrus if you wanted it. What the fuck wasn't I in Ambrose? Orthrus, what the fuck is... Oh, another cantrip chest. Let's do this one, too. If anyone wants it, again, I am in Ambrose, and I'm right here on the map. I want to get that aura card. Oh, a silver chest! Oh, I probably can't do that while I'm waiting. Doesn't seem like anyone's grinding this right now. Looks like I'm gonna have a pain in the butt to do myself. Well, let's just wait and see if anyone comes. Let me check my bag. Okay, I can sell that. So I guess I'm just kind of waiting to see if I get a team up. Unless anyone wants to join me. Just do your best, Terminator. Just do your best. And I'll try to let you know when you're accidentally being annoying or something. It's a team effort with these things. Hi, Stedius! Yay! How's my deck looking? Let me pull up Mother Son's wiki page again, just so I remember what I'm getting into. should prepare to be a support player. Yeah, let's do that. I could add this to my deck to cast on the boss for them. I'll keep these attack cards in my deck just in case. Yeah, so I think this is good for stacking up a fire player. Wonder if they're questing or grinding. Crazy to see my health about 10,000. Like those gear upgrades are nuts so. 3, 2, 1, and in we go. Whee! Bye, Tim. How goes questing? It's not questing, it's grinding. Okay, you're coming. Good. Yeah, I'll just boost him. Hi, Princess Priscilla. So I forget how many more times they have to beat her. I think I need to do like 25 total. So there's probably like 23 left because I beat her once, you know, for the main story. And then I think I beat her like a second time last stream. Oof. Get him! Probably want to go first into the next battle. So that I can cast more supports for him. Dead. Dead, 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 dead. Ah, fizzle, boo.
Even still.
When there's something strange in your neighborhood.
What am I?
Guess what it is? Ghost geckos! Pony/horse equals Uma Musume. I've thought about playing Uma Musume, but it seems like a game you'd want to spend a lot of time doing. I don't know if I have that kind of time these days. Time to beat this guy up. I was actually getting some art commissioned of me as an Uma. It's taking a little while to get done, though. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys soon, though. Hi, Chief. I was working with someone to, like, design it. We went with like, a skirt and, like, kind of like a more sporty outfit. I think it looked cool in the sketches. They're working on the coloring portion right now. We'll see what it ends up looking like.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Passionate about racing? I mean, I am a professional competitive swimmer, and so I'm like a swim racer, so I feel it would translate over pretty well. What's this gonna be again? Do you know what Uma Musume is, Chief? Have you seen people playing Uma Musume, like the game with like the Japanese horse girls who like race like real horses? Have you seen that? If you haven't, then none of this is gonna make any sense to you. Nope. Okay, well, it's a game that exists. And when I did a commission to get myself to look like one of those, like, horse girls. It's nice that this lady doesn't have many cheats, so I can just boost up the other player as much as I want. I think I'd be wearing with a lifeguard-inspired outfit. We went with something kind of sporty. It was like a skirt. So it was, you know, one of those short skirt combos, so it's pretty, because they always look fancy, but it's also, you know, practical and sporty. It's kind of like a sporty top as well. You'll see, you'll see. Hopefully. Bam! Big damage. Oh, she's not dead yet. Boo! Bitch. Bitch ain't dead yet. How dare? How dare bitch not be dead yet? That was a lot of damage. Drawn as a person? Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Beat them up in the ass. I'm gonna beat them up all over the body, not just the ass. Much more effective that way. I'm trying to remember if I got vaguely human art before. Ha! You dead. I got the ice school dag. Well, I don't really need a dagger. I already have, like, the other one. Whatever. Cool. That went well. Why limit your art by starting with a canvas? You'd want to see. I'm sure the art will be done eventually. It's just taking some time. Got a couple pieces of art in the works. I just like getting silly commissions. I mean, by starting with the... Okay, team up. See if anyone else joins. So I got the ice school and the fire school dagger. Across the street really quick. I was gonna check something. What was I about to check? Fuck, I was literally about to, oh, I know. Yay! It's the same guy again! Cool, this is gonna be real good for grinding. We're getting through this real quick. Yeah, 3 out of 25, so we gotta kill her 22 more times. And how much moon dust do we have? 109, not bad. I'm getting confused now. So we have the hat. We have a coat. We still need boots. Boots, a wand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're only missing 5 pieces of gear. The deck, the ring, the amulet, the wand, the boots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not so bad. That's why I feel like we're getting pretty close. Oh, more ore. Mine. Gimme, gimme. Ooh, a diamond. Hi, Bumblebee. Yes, horse. Maor. Very funny. That is actually kind of funny.
Welcome.
Whee! Okay, start with that. Put that there. Open with a blade storm. To be a support, like trusting the other player will do all the damage and then you just lob as many damage boosts at them as you can. Look at that damage! Aw, she ain't dead, you bitch! It's okay, I can help out with this one. It's okay, I got her. Teamwork! Where are all the other 100 wizards? Do you all take shifts?
Even still.
Whee! You cast appearance. Yes, I see you, Vector. Hello. Whee!
What am I?
Blah, 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 blah. Yep. Whatever. Yeah, yapping. We get it. Cast Fortnite balls. It's a max level spell. What would that spell even do? Just lob a basketball at your head? If there were 100 wizards and each of you would only be on duty for less than 15 minutes a day. Pretty good hours, honestly. And I'm adjusting my monitors. When I dusted everything got, taken down so I could dust properly. Of course, that means if everything's moved, I gotta, readjust things. See, don't go casting spells if you don't know what they do. Very dangerous.
Don't stay out in the sun too long. You want to study alongside Twilight? Can anyone guess why that might be? Is it because Twilight studies under Celestia? And you're just a Celestia simp? It's not why you think, really? Ponies have bones? Of course we have bones.
don't stay out in the sun too long.
How are we doing today? I'm doing good, Randy Killer. Did we get any free pulls today? Nope. Can I exit out the front door? Can you go out this way? You can. Wait for Bo to join us. How'd you get food for your pet? Do you mean in Wizard101? A few different things you can do. You could buy it from some vendors. A lot of monsters in the game drop pet food. Like a lot. It's not hard to find. Hey, Gothling. I win plus 10 Fortnite balls, so it was exactly what I thought. Yay! Troy casts a spell she didn't know once, and she became an Alicorn, so you'd think you're ready to take that change. You started playing Wizard101 yesterday. Ah, cool! Yeah, you get food for your pet. Several different vendors sell it, but a lot of different enemies in the game drop it. You tap back into horse butt. It's gone now. It was there. What the fuck are y'all talking? Oh, it's because when my character is in certain positions, it looks you're very funny. I'm assuming Gosling means the fact that it means my mount. I'm assuming that's what they mean. It was exactly what you meant. I thought so.
Welcome,
You were looking for Wizard101
lads.
videos and you seen a pony. That's all you came across today. Well, you're very welcome to be here. You're very welcome to be here. Does that mean that enemies have pets of their own? There are some very specific bosses that do actually have pets next to them. But I mean, pet food, a lot of it just looks like normal food, so maybe they were gonna eat it. Anyone got to go back to space soon? Want any souvenirs? Can you bring me back a rock from Ceres? Ceres is a dwarf planet in the asteroid belt, and no one talks about it. And it's not fair. Pluto gets so much like publicity, but Ceres is also a dwarf planet, and it's way closer than Pluto. And it doesn't get any publicity, so I'd love if you could bring me back a rock from Ceres. And there's even more like dwarf planets past Pluto. There's even more dwarf planets past Pluto, and they never get any publicity. It's unfair.
Why are people only fighting for Pluto to be your planet again? Justice for all dwarf planets! You played in 2012, but you got to level 21 and Xbox made you want to play again, and you still don't know why you die. What specifically are you dying to in game? You might just want to like change up your deck or team up with other people. No, don't exclude them. They're nice planets. What do you mean we don't talk about Pluto? Everybody talks about Pluto. We should be talking about other planets too. That's my point.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
I didn't realize Pluto had more than one moon. I thought Pluto only had one. Here, if anyone wants to join me on my crusade to support all dwarf planets and not just Pluto, here's the Wikipedia page on dwarf planets. There's like a whole bunch of them. There's Ceres. Ceres was actually found before Pluto in 1801. So Ceres was found first. Then there's Kroar, Sedna, Orcus, Haumea, Eris, Makemake, Gong Gong. There's a whole bunch of them. There's a ton of dwarf planets. There's a ton of dwarf planets and they get no publicity and it's so unfair. I am a wizard, Sarge. That is correct. But look at all these guys. They deserve better. They deserve better. Man. Might take a minute because the PC is slow. No worries, take your time. If you manage to remember why specifically you're having trouble, I'd be happy to help out.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
I could give you some advice. I've been playing this game since I was 12 in like 2009. I've been playing off and on since then. So I can, if you give me something specific you're having trouble with, I can hopefully give you some tips. Even if my tips is just team up with other players, because it's way easier than playing by yourself. Why would a short pony be so defensive about dwarf planets? How dare you! It's got nothing to do with that! I just care about fairness! I know, it's like, I'm just saying, Pluto gets all the attention. And it's not fair to the other dwarf planets. It's not. Bandit! How you doing? I'm just saying that people always like, no, Pluto should be a planet, but why aren't you arguing that the other ones should be planets too, huh? Why aren't you arguing for the other dwarf planets? Like, if you're gonna argue for Pluto, argue for all of them. Things are well? Yay! That's good to hear. You don't like bothering people? I mean, the game does have a team-up system. Where you, like, you that's what I've been using. I can show you. It lets people join you if they want to. Or people who are trying to do the same boss to fight with you. Got the storm school blade. Oh, I should probably use the other door. Should probably use the other door. That's faster. See, watch. Team up. Team up. So now, if people can see that you want to be joined, and other people can join you. See? And someone just joined me. So now the two of us are gonna fight this dungeon together. So you just wait for someone else to join. And you can choose whether you want a minimum number of 2 people, 3 people, or 4 people to join. If you choose 2, as soon as 2 people are in, it starts counting down from 2 minutes, just in case a 3rd or a 4th person want to join. If you do 3, it'll wait until you have 3 people. If you have 4, it'll wait till it's 4. You can choose. You'd probably want to select questing. And you can actually vote to start early if you have 2 people and you want to do it with 2 instead of waiting for the full time. Exactly! Teamwork makes the dream work. Game is much easier with more than 1. When you're level 20, there's not a lot of level 20s. Well, yeah, but like stronger players will still show up to help. There are badges you get. I'm not sure where they are. They're here somewhere. Yeah, there are badges you get by doing team-ups. So stronger players will like grind helping smaller players. And some people do it just for fun. Didn't mean to do that. Get me out of here. I mean, of course Hygeia matters. Yeah, that's another dwarf planet. Look, I just read the first 9 on Wikipedia. Well, you know, larger level players. That there is a quantity that is larger and that is level, okay? But like, you get the point that there is a quantity that is bigger. Oh, shush your face, Gothling. So definitely you utilize team-ups and see if someone comes to help you out when you get stuck on something. It's a very good resource. Stretch? Alright, we'll stretch. Just give me a sec to get in the game.
What?
Blah, 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 blah. Yap, 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 yap. Yeah, I get it. Go, go, go. Move, move, move. Let's go, let's go. Alright, stretch. Left. Stretch right. Stretch backwards. No, it had nothing to do with shortness. All y'all shush your silly faces. Grr. Bye, Glade Bloom! A dwarf planet with many moons? It doesn't matter how many moons a dwarf planet has. All dwarf planets should be getting the same amount of attention and advocacy as Pluto. Everyone's advocates of Pluto is like, no, Pluto should be a planet. But if you're advocating for Pluto, you should be advocating for all the dwarf planets the same amount. Doesn't matter how big it is or how many moons it has. If it's a dwarf planet, you should be arguing it for the same as Pluto. Ceres was discovered before
Even
Pluto
still.
and is way closer to us. The only reason it's considered a dwarf planet is because it's in the asteroid belt, so it's not clearing its own path, which is dumb.
What am
Poor Ceres. Like, Ceres is closer to us than all the gas giants, for God's goodness sakes. My wings are the same size they ever were. What do you mean? They aren't boring. Like, I'm just saying, like, people should act fairly here. If you're going to advocate for Pluto being a planet, you should advocate for all the dwarf planets. It's only fair. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, donut. Now, your missions, you must have to pay for the game. Yes, the game does run on a subscription service, Randy. The first few areas of the game are free, but after that, you either have to buy an in-game paid currency called crowns and buy each. You can buy an area permanently with crowns, and like you'd have to do that for each successive area, or You could buy a monthly membership, pay a little bit each month.
Don't stay out in the
And
sun
you,
too
and as
long.
long as you're paying the subscription, you get access to like every paid area in the game. So there are two different ways to pay. You could do area by area, or just use or just get the subscription, which is most people do. The vast majority of people get the subscription, so they can access everywhere in the game. Crocotopia, Wizard City, and Crab Alley for your quests. Those sound about right for you being level 20. Those sound about right for you being level 20. But yeah, if you remember struggling on the game significantly, I'd say definitely utilize team-ups. It really helps. Marleybone is a Grizzleheim. Marleybone is the third world in the main story. It comes right after Crocotopia. And Grizzleheim is basically a side quest area. Great atmosphere. It's really nice. Definitely one of my favorite worlds. You're level 8 in game? Well, you're just starting out. Max level is 170, so you got a long way to go. You have 8 quests, you don't know why. You have 8 quests because you talked to an NPC that gave you those quests. And they're in all those zones, yeah. If you click on one, the quest arrow will direct you towards where you need to go. I don't have one because I did all the quests. But if you click on one in the quest book, there's like a little yellow arrow that will point you towards like where you gotta go to complete the quest.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Some NPCs give multiple quests at once. That is also true, yes. Must have just accepted everything? I mean, that makes sense. That's what I always do. I accept all the quests because I want to get them all done eventually, so I did the same. I just accepted everything I came across. Headed towards the sun is different than will hit the sun. Like, headed towards the sun is definitely different than will hit the sun.
First, you die.
Like a Harry Potter version of Toontown. It's an MMO. It's a child-safe MMORPG. I guess Toontown is technically an RPG because it's got stats you can increase. Kinda. Kill him! Kill him! Are you dead yet? Motherfuckers don't care about the mothership that's gonna clap us all into dust? I don't even know what you're talking about anymore, bro. That time a weird asteroid passed by us. I'm pretty sure asteroids pass by the Earth all the time.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Pretty, thank you. I took a bath last night. My mane is all nice and shiny and clean. Used to play Warcraft and Wizard101 and Roblox. I spent, I think, a good month or two playing Warcraft back in high school. No, it wasn't Warcraft. Hang on. Yeah, it was World of Warcraft. Yeah, it was. This one was like extra weird, if you say so. Earth's atmosphere eats most of the asteroids. Exactly, they all kind of burn up. And if one was going to hit the Earth, we would literally know a very, very long time in advance. Never played Roblox. So here, if you quest and you click on a particular quest, it'll give you a quest arrow. You can also use Quest Finder. If you click this, it'll direct you to where you can accept another quest within the same world. So if you're in Wizard City and there's another Wizard City quest you can do, it'll show you where to find it. If you're in Quackatopia and there's another Quackatopia quest, it'll direct you to where you can find it. Just be aware, it will sometimes direct you to quests that you can technically accept because of like quest progression, but it's in an area that you can't go into without teleporting to someone who already has access to the area. I am well aware. To be fair, I think there's been controversies about Roblox for a very long time. It's just finally boiled over. Part of the reason I've never played is I kept hearing all these shit things. That's one of the main reasons I never made an account. I was very stubborn on this. I never made an account out of principle. I wasn't always sure what the principle was, but by God, I followed it. I mean, I'm not even mentioning the drama directly. I'm just mentioning that there is drama. And I get to decide what we talk about, silly chat. I even ended up like... Your shit keeps getting skipped. Look, there's a lot of chat messages, Chief. Asteroids are common, but in terms of objects from outside our solar system, only 3 have been recorded. Oyumama was one of them. I mean, yeah, I guess that's cool. Just so you know, Chief, most streamers aren't gonna like it if you mention that they're missing your chat messages. Most streamers don't really like that. Like, I'm doing my best to read all the chat messages, but there's a lot to read and a lot to talk about. I'll either get to your message or I won't. And sometimes if I don't read a message, it's just because I didn't have anything to say to it. Like, pretty please, chat, don't complain if I missed your message. I'm doing my best here. Sometimes I just don't have anything to say. Key jangles? We get the key jangles. See, I deleted my gilded.gg account. Hi, that boy. Hi, Omega Platinum. Because gilded.gg was like a Discord alternative that was owned by the company that owns Roblox. And eventually they changed it so that you had to link your Roblox account to your Gilded account to be able to log in anymore. They made a change. And I was like, no, fuck you, I'm not making a Roblox account. So I just deleted my account before I lost access entirely, because fuck that shit. What proof does Vector have that I read all the chat messages? Because I say all the chat messages. Like it says in the rules, like if I didn't reply to your message, it's probably because I read it and didn't have anything to say about it. No idea what any of that means, Wandering Star, but congratulations and/or commiserations. Let me sip some water. Oh, there was a redeem, wasn't there? And I didn't do the redeem. There was, oh, I did do that redeem. No, I did. I did the stretch and all that. I am thirsty, so I'm gonna take a drink. Oh, hang on, gotta run.
Even still.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I got the Mander badge. You were up at 4 a.m. again? Now, what were you doing that for? What in the blazes were you doing that for?
What am-
Blah, 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 blah. Whee! Okay, now I get to sip my water. Oh, it's a Warframe reference. Yeah, there's no way I would have gotten that. Yeah, there's dust getting on everything again. It's so hard to keep my room clean, chat. There's just... entropy will always creep up on me. Have I heard about the schlep drama? I think everyone has. I don't want to get into the specifics, because the specifics isn't appropriate talk for the channel, but yes, I think everyone here is well aware that that Roblox drama has boiled over into real-world consequences. You just awoke. It's 4 a.m. right now? It's 4 a.m. like right now. Does that mean you're always watching me at like ass crack in the morning for you? Are you nutso?
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
If you, if you remember, wanted to play with me, what can you do? Wait until I wander into a free area for whatever reason and then follow me around. That's basically it, honestly. Because, like, I'm not gonna, like, pause what I'm doing to go hang out with people in other areas, you know? Plus, you're at level 8. It'd be really hard for you to do the kind of stuff that I'm doing, even if, like, you were a paid member. 4 a.m. was 3 hours ago. Oh, you said you just awoke. And you also said you woke up at 4 a.m., so that made me think it was 4 a.m. for you. There's really no difference between Roblox and Warcraft. I think there are several differences, but whatever. I read most chat messages. I do my best to read all of them. Couldn't sleep at all today? You didn't know why? That stinks. Hope you get to sleep soon. Yeah, we're making really good progress here. I'm not sure we're going to be able to complete the entire badge today, but we've made really good progress. Let's have that 35. 30.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
This isn't an we're kind of straying into the territory that isn't entirely appropriate for the stream. Like, again, I don't really want to get into specifics about this stuff. Toasty Mander time. I appreciate you trying to back me up, chat, but let me deal with stuff like this. I do appreciate that you want to back me up, chat, but in general, let me and my mods deal with handling discussions of topics that aren't entirely appropriate. Like I understand you guys wanting to help, but I do think it's better if just in general you let me tell people off and like don't back me up. Can we talk about something else also isn't helpful? Like, I appreciate that you guys agree and, like, want to help. Any update on the bees? My dad's been spraying them. Apparently there was a nest outside the house. They do like to attempt to make nests on the house, and Dad has been just spraying the shit out of them with bee spray. Good luck on the Khonsu gear. Thank you, Mapperoo. Thank you. I'm doing my best. We have 5 pieces we want. At least 5. Because we already have the... So we have the hat. We have the... We have the hat. We have a robe that's actually better that we got from a pack. And we have the malice knife, which is basically the same as the Khonsu knife, so that doesn't really matter. So all we need is boots, wands, amulet, ring, and dex. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're working. We have gotten 3 out of the 4 badges needed to craft everything. 3 out of the 4 badges. We're working on the final one right now. If we look, we need to beat Mother's Son. What is that? Like 18 more times? Yeah, 18 more times. We have a player repeatedly teaming up with us, so we're doing pretty good at grinding out that badge. And I should have, if I look at my reagents, I have 113 moon dust. So we'll be able to craft a decent number of the 5 things I'm missing. Once I have all the badges, I'll decide who I want to grind for moon dust and like what drops are likely to drop, and I'll just craft the other items first. So I think we're in pretty good shape to be able to find and/or craft the 5 bits we're missing. Pony crafting it. No, I mean there's ponies, but no, this is not Minecraft. What level am I in the game? Max level, 170. See? 170. Morning, Ryder. Why is it being backed up so bad? It's not the backing up that's the problem. It's you guys are trying to help enforce what I'm telling people to do as if you're my mods when you aren't mods. Like it's the job of the mods to back me up, not non-mod chat members. Like I appreciate that you're trying to help me enforce rules, but it is the job of like the moderators to enforce what I say, not chat. Like you're trying to be helpful, but like I'd prefer that kind of stuff is left to the moderators and not chat. Am I making any sense? Got to start grinding. I'd say just keep playing through the main story, do side quests, because side quests will help you level up faster, and you'll get there. You'll get there. Took me quite a while to get here, though. It's instead of like, you don't really grind fighting enemies to get levels. You do side quests. You do questing to get levels. Questing is the best way to get levels. You get a little bit of experience from fighting bosses, but it's negligible compared to what you get from quests. Hopefully no more bee intruders. God, I hope so. I've actually seen a couple other bees in the house. I don't know how they keep getting in. I am hoping that they're just getting in through the front door and just flying into other rooms. But no other bees in my room. But I've seen one bee in the upstairs bathroom and one bee in the downstairs bathroom. Those bees have been like extremely sluggish and like on the floor. So I'm assuming that they were dying from like the bee spray my dad used.
What am I?
So hopefully like that's gonna deal with their nests and we won't have to deal with them soon. You hate bugs sometimes? I just don't want them near me. They actually stung my mom. My mom got stung like twice. So like that nest gotta go. That nest gotta go. It wasn't that bad. I mean, she just... I didn't hear her complaining all that much. I just found out, like, oh yeah, she got stung a couple times. Apparently, like, one of the wasps got stuck in her shirt or something. Because she's outside gardening all the time. I thought I explained it differently. Let me try explaining one more time. So, it isn't really appropriate for non-moderators to try to enforce rules.
Don't stay out in the sun too
Like,
long.
because my moderators are supposed are better equipped to know what's going on and control things. Like if someone who isn't a moderator tries to enforce something I've said to do, or a chat rule, they could do it in a way that I don't want because they're not aware of the standards I hold my mod team to. Or someone in chat could get annoyed because it's not a moderator who's telling them what to do, and that could escalate a situation. There's just several different ways that someone who isn't a moderator trying to help out can go wrong. Just why I prefer it be left to me and my mods and not chat members. Does that make any more sense? I do want to, like, help you understand. Don't know if I'm succeeding, but I'm trying here. Haven't had to water due to all the rain. I'm pretty sure Massachusetts is in a drought, so we've been having trouble with that. Trying to stop progressing on YouTube, which is a little bit odd. Like, I can still see them in, like, the combined chat. Stopped a while ago. Like a half an hour ago. Let me close it and open it again, see if that fixes it. My mouse disconnected for like a second. There we go. Close it and open it again. That fixed. Iced tea is refreshing. I'm not much of a tea drinker. I did try a boba tea recently. I think it was like some type of green tea that tasted mostly like lemonade. You couldn't really taste much of the tea. I just like the bobas. I just like the squishies. Because I wanted a drink because I was feeling a headache coming on. And my sister was like, you'll like this one. I think you'll like this one. You can't really taste the tea. So I was all right, and then I drank it. And I got to like play with all the squishy bobas. Me not a tea drinker is insane. It just doesn't seem appealing to me. It just doesn't seem appealing. I was very much a milk drinker growing up. Now I drink mostly water.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
You have to apologize for what? Trying to help out earlier? I mean, you don't necessarily have to apologize. I'm just, you know, letting y'all know. Like, you don't always have to apologize just if I say, hey, don't do this thing. And then you don't do it again. Like, we're all set from there. Well, sometimes I've thought about going back to drinking milk. Well, I used to have milk with, like, every meal, and then, like, I stopped, and now I have water with every meal. Since I've thought about going back to it. Much easier to get water than milk, though, you know? Because if you want to get milk, you gotta open the fridge, take the jug out, unscrew the top, pour it in, put the top back on, put it back in the fridge. You want some water, you just take glass over to sink, turn on water, turn off water, you have water. It's several less steps. So I'm gonna stop drinking soda and kind of high fructose corn syrup. We don't really buy a lot of soda in my house, so it's not like there's much soda for me to drink to begin with. I have soda sometimes. Blast 'em! Just where my microphone is. Aw, bitch is still alive.
In Star's birth, you die.
Why are you allowed to cheat before the AoE goes up? Not the AoE, the DOT. Drinking water doesn't filter your pee. That's not filtering. It dilutes your pee. Drinking water dilutes your pee. It doesn't filter it. The same stuff is still coming out. Nothing's being filtered. You're just diluting it. Water is good for your kidneys. Water is good for a lot of things. ya. Alright, team up. Team up. I'm gonna grab some wisps. Water helps the everything. Water is an excellent way to murder someone. I mean, too much of anything will kill you. You can overdose on vitamins. Two fire school blades, a storm school blade, an ice school blade. You could murder someone with anything if you tried hard enough. I don't think I want people talking about rule offenders at all. I think, like, that no matter what happens, I think it's a bad idea. Because first of all, like, if it's a troll, there shouldn't be any attention brought to them at all. And second of all, like, it's not really random chat members' places to have comments on the rule breaking of other people. And I don't think, in general, I really want chat members discussing the rule breaking of other chat members. Just let me and my mods handle stuff and leave it at that. Like, I don't think there's any circumstance where I'd really want, like, chat members commenting on like, the rule breaking of other chat members. Hi, Darkman. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. It's, you know, have you never heard the figure of speech, not your place? You know, not your place, not your job, not your responsibility. Not something you're supposed to be doing. Not something you have any right to be doing. Looking to understand how it applies here. I'm trying to figure out what you're not understanding. Like, I don't know, it's just not something you should be doing. Like, not your job to rules people, yeah.
Even still.
Like I don't want to give up. Like I do want to help you understand.
What?
Blah blah blah. Yap yap yap. Thank you, mother son. I'm gonna kill you now. Twitch chat, there is no freedom of speech. Freedom of speech exists freedom of speech means the government can't tell you what to say. A private business, or in this case a Twitch chat, can absolutely
stay out in
control
the
what
sun
you're
too
allowed to
long.
say. Like if you walk into McDonald's and you start yelling about how Burger King is better, they're allowed to kick you out. Like that's not free speech protected. The freedom of speech means the government can't tell you what to do. And like in this chat, like I can ban people. There is no quote-unquote freedom of speech here. I can ban anyone at any time for any reason. Like, Twitch chats are not democracies. Twitch chats are, like, dictatorships. Like, I try to be understanding about what people say and not ban people unless I really have to. But this is still a dictatorship, like, what I say goes. Like, if I say something, that's just the way things are. Yes, all Twitch chats are, all stream communities are dictators. Chat. Every stream chat you've ever been in, every Discord server you've ever been in, is a dictatorship. Whatever the community, whatever the streamer or the Discord server owner says goes. Every stream chat and every Discord server you've ever been in has been a dictatorship. Like what the owner says goes. Send them to the Twitch gulag. No, this is my chat. There is, despite the wide variety of topics I usually let people have, there is no freedom of speech here. I get to set my own rules and say what people are and aren't allowed to discuss here. Like tomorrow I could, I mean this would be kind of stupid to do, but in theory, I could set a rule where no one's allowed to talk about dogs and that would just be like, and that would just be the rules. Like this is my space, you know? This is my community. And because it's my space, I get to curate it any way I want. Like, a streamer gets to decide what is and isn't allowed in their communities, like full stop, no exceptions. So if I don't like something, I'm allowed to say that's not allowed and people have to follow that rules or they can leave. If someone wants to be able to say whatever they want, they can make their own space, have their own streamer, their own Discord server. But saying that we are robbing people of their freedom of speech just doesn't fit with reality. There is no freedom of speech here. It's a stream community, and the streamer gets to say exactly what is and isn't allowed. It's just how it works.
In Star's birth, you die.
What was that, Redeem? You want key jangles? Fine, we'll key jangle, we'll key jangle. Alright, where are they're the keys. I mean, think about it. Think of all the things I've already banned. People, look at my rules. There's no venting. You're not allowed to vent here. Like, there's no talking about political topics. Like, that's another thing you can't say here. Like, if you were gonna complain about lack of freedom of speech, like long before this, there already were plenty of things you weren't allowed to say or do. Yes, venting, haha. Like, having rules at all about what you are and aren't allowed to say was already, quote, a lack of freedom of speech. Like, that's been a thing since day one, and it's been a thing in every single stream chat you've ever been in. You're gonna vent and be sus. Oh, no! Yay! 3-person team up. Hi, Thomas. Would I like to borrow your legs? Why would I need to borrow your legs? I got my own legs. What do you mean? Yes, funny ha-ha among us. Hello! How many more fights do I need to do? Badges. 10 to 25, so I need... What, like... 1, 10, 15, 16 more. 16 more fights. That we're getting the badge today. We're gonna make some really good progress. Your legs broke, trade you? No, I like my legs, excuse you. Y'all know I'm keeping my legs. Exactly. The constitutional freedom of speech means you won't get sent to jail. We're saying doesn't mean you won't get banned from a chat or timed out. Yeah. The constitutional freedom of speech means the government isn't allowed to tell you what to say. The government can't stop you from saying stuff. Private businesses can kick you out for saying things within the areas they control. And of course, a private area, like here in my chat, I can kick people, I can like control what gets said. Freedom of speech only means the government can't control what you say. Private businesses or things like Twitch chats like this, it can be controlled. Like the rule only protects you from the government. No, it doesn't protect you from McDonald's, and it doesn't protect you from streamer. Hi, Rebel. You think we should just ban anyone who chats? True, if we banned everybody, no one would ever break rules, because there'd be nobody to break rules. Big brain, big brain. You haven't said anything for like 5 minutes now? I know. I was just, it was just a discussion.
Welcome.
I was just still yapping on the same subject. You gave me a tangent to go off of and entertain stream with. And, like, you gave me a topic, and I just kept explaining it for as long as I could think of things to say about it. Like, I wasn't even just talking to you anymore. I was just talking in general. It was something I had stuff to say about. And you guys know I repeat myself a lot. I'll say something, and then I'll say the same thing slightly differently, and then I'll say it again. I say the same things multiple times. I'm even doing it now, which expands like how long a certain topic comes up. Like, don't worry, I wasn't just yapping at you. I just took the opportunity to yap in general about the topic. Sort of like Mojo Jojo. Someone once thought I was AI because I talk like this. I know, I've always known I've talked like this. It's kind of a trick I do on purpose. It expands like how much I say, so that cause dead air will kill streams. So you always want to make sure you hear something. So by like repeating myself, it means I'm saying more stuff with less stuff to say. So I'm keeping you guys entertained more easily. It's just a way to help me avoid dead air. It's basically just a streamer personality I've put on. Are we allowed to talk about the School of Death? Yes. It's an in-game thing, yes. Like filler content, yeah! And sometimes it does genuinely help people understand what I'm talking about. Like explaining explaining a thing in multiple different ways will sometimes help people understand what I mean better. Someone actually once thought I was AI. Like, this was probably a couple years ago at this point. And someone in chat asked if I was AI because they thought my speech pattern repeating myself was they associated that with AI. I guess it made some sense. I was a PNG YouTuber back then, so... Or maybe I wasn't. Maybe I was just like no PNG YouTuber, but you know, you don't see a human face, so I could see how someone could assume it. A lot of things that some people might find annoying are actually very entertaining on streams. About Malistair? I mean, yeah, these are game things. Of course we can talk about subjects about the game. Yeah. Yeah, fuck that guy. We get it. Your wife died. You're sad. You don't have to risk ripping apart the universe just because you're sad about your wife dying, bro. you would be happy for AI
Don't
horse
stay out in
content.
the sun too long.
AI is very controversial. I feel like as soon as I take a step in that direction, I would lose a lot of respect. Not just from my viewers, but also from myself. Because, you know, there's questions about AI being ethical, like data being stolen. And also, AI takes a lot of electricity to run. So, like, there's environmental concerns as well. Hi, Kite. How you doing? You gotta get ready for your appointment now. Cast penchant spells on them all while you're gone. Will do. Thanks for socks. Thank you for the follow. It's going good, Pac-Man. Thank you. Exactly. It's important you feed me with content, so I give you content. Like, if you guys bring up topics in chat, that gives me something to chat back to you with. It's kind of a looping cycle. The more chat talks, the more I can talk to chat, the more chat has stuff to talk about, the more I have stuff to talk about. So it's like a looping feature. But like on days when chat is quieter, it does make things harder for me. Like, I'm good at bouncing off chat. Something that I need to improve, like a weak spot in my streaming, is coming up with commentary when I can't bounce off chat. I'm not terrible at it, you know, I do it, I think, fairly frequently. Like, I have to do it all the time, just regular game commentary. So I'm half decent at it, but I could be a lot better, and I definitely think that's one of my weaknesses. And I'm able to use chat, like, as a crutch to, like, talk with and about chat instead. It's like much easier to bounce off chat than to bounce off a game where maybe nothing super exciting is happening. You on your way to class? Well, good luck in class, Kite. Exactly. The Malister is no Dr. Doofenshmirtz. The Doofenshmirtz isn't actually causing much real harm. Malister, on the other hand, certainly is. He really is emo, isn't he? Like Death School, raising Necronomicon, raising people from the dead, like that's so emo. Basically, I do think I need to improve my improv skills. Like, just streaming itself does improve my skills. Like, I think I get a little better with each stream, with experience. But I think I want to improve my improv skills more. Part of that is, you know, just watching other content creators, seeing if there's something about them I can incorporate into what I do. It's not bullying if it's a fictional character. Whoops. It's not bullying if it's a fictional character, don't worry. Part of that is, you know, watching other content creators, seeing if there's anything about their humor I want to incorporate into my own. Well, I also wonder if I should take, like, improv lessons. Because streaming is basically improv comedy. You come up with funny stuff to say and do just on the fly based on what happens around you. So sometimes I wonder if taking, like, improv classes would improve my abilities as a streamer. Life Magic OP? The Life is definitely a useful school. I've heard people say Death School is the most OP. You learned something today? What did you learn? The thing is, like, improv classes, I'd have to pay for them, so like I'd be paying for both improv classes and singing lessons. And also, like, I have a big problem with secondhand embarrassment, so I wonder how comfortable I'd really be in an improv class. And also, where the heck would I even get the free time for that? I barely have free time as is. So it's like a thought, but there's definitely several things like holding me back, stopping me from going into it. Maybe I could find some YouTube videos about getting better at improv. I could look into that maybe. Hi, Jessica. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. 15 left, so I don't think we're getting the badge today. But we're gonna gonna get to a point where we're definitely gonna get the badge the next stream. Have I seen the video Life Magic by Lord Vegan? It doesn't ring a bell offhand, so I'm going to assume I haven't. I guarantee if I haven't, I will laugh. Okay. I may or may not look after it look it up after stream. No promises. You're excited for Halloween coming up soon? I don't know if it's soon. Like we're only halfway through August. We have to go all the way through, we have to go through the second half of August, all the way through September, and then all the way through October to get to Halloween. I mean, I'm sure stores are going to start putting out Halloween like stuff to sell soon. But like Halloween, I'm going to say Halloween is like soon. Got a good 2.5 months before then.
What?
If you're only counting to like Halloween season, you count like the beginning of October as Halloween season, I guess 1.5. And if you're counting until they start showing decorations, then yeah, decorations are probably going up like any time now. The local grocery store started putting out Halloween candy 2 weeks ago. So how can you tell it's Halloween candy and not just normal candy? Like, how can you tell it's Halloween candy? Because don't most stores sell candy like year-round? How can you tell it's specifically Halloween candy? You know, it's okay to slap a swing-out cylinder, but never do it with a top-break revolver. I like your funny words, Magic Horse. You've seen Halloween candy stands already. So how do you know they're Halloween candy? Not just, it was labeled as Halloween candy. Little pumpkins on the bag. Okay. All candy is Halloween candy around Halloween. True. Have I seen Disney's Haunted Mansion? You mean the one in Florida? Yeah, I've been there before. I went to Disney World once. Now I'm actually able to remember which one is Disney World and Disneyland. I don't remember who, but a chat member gave me like this super smart idea of how to remember which is which, and it's literally saved my life. Well, not literally, but it's been a figurative lifesaver.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Like, it literally, I could never ever remember which is which, but this has changed my life. So it's Disney World, and World has OR in it, and it's in Orlando, in Florida. And Disneyland has LA in it, so it's like Los Angeles, like in California. Like that has changed my life. See, I need things like that to remember, like certain things. I need something like that to help me remember. It's like annuals and perennials. So an annual is a plant that will live for 1 year and then die and drop seeds. And a perennial is a plant that like comes back every year. Like the plant survives the winter. And I could never remember which is which without looking it up. But now I know because annual is the shorter word. So it lives for the shorter amount of time. And perennial is the bigger word, so those plants live for a longer amount of time. So I need like, I need stuff like that to help me remember. Like when there's two words that are like mean kind of similar things or related things, but there's nothing to immediately help me remember, like which is which, I need like little remembrance things like that. But once I get it, you know? Why are we talking about guns? Oh well. 30, 35, let's go for this one.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Just smack the spell components out of the nerdy wizard's hands. There are Haunted Mansion movies? Exactly, bring fist to a magic duel, just sock the wizard in the jaw. Watch me just step out of the circle, walk up to Mother's son, and just uppercut her. I've been to Orlando, Florida studio? Do you mean Universal Studios? No, I've never been to Universal. Hi, Twitch Wolf. I'm doing good. Alright, see you when you get back, Gothling. Whee! Storm School. Oh! Shit, I can upgrade something. Oh no, don't do that. Team up. Now, something said it was ready for an upgrade. What was it? Onion? Said it was ready for an upgrade. Am I the big Stoops? Wondering if I'm the big Stoops. Magic Duels are awesome. Your favorite Magic Duel is Twilight Sparkle versus Trixie. I mean, that one was cool, but it was kind of like fake. So, like the whole point of that duel was that it was faked. What fucking spell is Bunyip? See, I'm not seeing anything by that name. Maybe I read it wrong and it... Oh, here we go. Bunyip's Rage. So we just unlocked a new spell, I guess. Or maybe not. We'll look in a sec. We'll look later.
Welcome.
Yeah, yep, whatever. Move. Let's go. Do. Dead Manders! There we go! Next fight!
Even
Blah, blah. Let's go! Go!
What?
Yes, I know. Yep. Lady, I'm just gonna kill you again. Like, don't be so full of yourself. Alright, stall until my buddy joins. There's my buddy. Alright, so chat, I gotta piss. I'm stupid and I could have just left it on the game. I realized I'm stupid and I could have just left it on the game instead of on the BRB screen. Well, now I fear I'm not going to get back in time, so we're going to wait until the next time I cast, and then we're going to try to make it to the bathroom in the time it takes for the round to go. Because I don't want to, like, miss out on an entire round. So, like, next round we go. 30, 20, 30, yeah, 45. Alright, chat, now I'm actually gonna piss.
Don't
I'll be
stay
back
out
before
in
the round
the
is
sun
over.
too long.
Complete. Champion speed pisser. Alright, I'm back. What's biggest? 30? I think the 30 is biggest. Alright. Piss complete. What you miss? I just took a champion speed piss. Welcome back. We both had the same idea of a piss break? I feel like that's not much of an idea than a bodily necessity. You took a poop. Still very important. Like, you don't really get the idea to pee. You get the need to pee. I think there's a pretty important differentiation there. I still don't think I'd call it an idea necessarily.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Yeah. Keep yapping, lady. You're about to get murderized anyway. Whoever first had the idea to piss must have been a genius. The sheer relief that guy must have felt. Oh, pet spell. Nice. Get him! Eat him! Burn, Manders, burn. Okay, I know one of you is like a ghost, so I don't know how much you can actually physically burn. But you get my point. Do you think the ghost actually can get set on fire? I think the lady doesn't want to stay out in the sun too long. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my mom. See. Team up, team up. You just need to call Ghostbusters? I don't know. The death by fire seems to be working pretty well against these ghosts so far. So we did actually unlock this spell. Cool. Glad it didn't automatically put it in. I would have been very annoyed. Look at. $235 and $235. I wonder if we're close with anything else. Oh, we can unlock this one. There's actually a few spells in here we've been able to unlock. $26, 3, 30, 26, 4, 30, 17, 13, 20, 3, 16, 19, 28, 20, 23, 16, 65. I don't know what happened there, Gothling, but that emote did not work. That emote did not work on Twitch. Whoop, got yeeted in.
Welcome.
Yeah, yep, whatever. Move. Yeah, the emotes aren't showing up in my chat, Gothling. They're just showing up as, your last few minutes before those emotes disappear. I'm gonna be honest, they already appear to be gone on my screen. They are not turning into emotes. Like, on my screen, they are already text. They don't have any they aren't emotes. I mean, hey, they're still showing up for you. They're still showing up for you, so that's gonna count for something, right? See, those ones showed up. The Tina one showed up. Hey, come on, the emotes are still showing up for you, so that's still gotta count for something, right? I was gonna say dead manders again, but they're already ghosts, so are they like re-deaded manders? Is this like refried beans, like re-deaded manders? Is it like a similar concept? What is refried beans? Like, how do you refry beans? Like, you fry beans once, and if you just fried them again, they'd be double fried beans. But having them be refried beans implies that you fried them and then unfried them and then was somehow able to refry them. So like, what actually are refried beans? Because having to refry them suggests you fried them and then unfried them. Because otherwise they'd just be double fried beans. So I don't get it. Another sip of wine. I gotta stay a hydrated horse. I want to use plus 30. I'm gonna give him plus 35. Yeah, I think the best would just be the plus 30.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
You're not my mom. Don't tell me what to do. You're a mummy, but you're not my mommy. You're a mummy, but you're not my mommy, so you don't get to tell me what to do. I'll stay out in the sun as long as I want. I have SPF 100 sunscreen. You can't stop me. I'll stay out in the sun for as long as I want. I got refried beans because it's a misinterpretation of the Spanish word frijoles, refritos, which means, well, fried beans. Oh, it's a mistranslation. So they're just singly fried beans. Okay. Fascinating. I am learning. The horse is learning. Exactly. I'm a lifeguard. I'm like a swimmer horse. I'm out in the sun all the time. I'm an expert on being out in the sun. Let me use my SPF 100 sunscreen in case. You're supposed to use like a shot glass amount of sunscreen to coat your whole body. And you should reapply every 2 hours. In theory, if you really want to take care of the skin, you should be putting on sunscreen like every time you go outside. Like people who stay young looking for years and years. Like there's this one lady who was like, I think in her 70s, and she was like she was in like a pageant. She was like a Miss State lady. I can look it up in a second. Hang on. Do you have the plus 20 yet? You do not. I'm just gonna give her that. Hang on.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Oldest person in... There was this... I saw her on the TV. Yeah, at 71, Marisa Tejo is the oldest person to complete in Miss Texas USA. She says she hopes to inspire others. Like, chat, look at her. So, here, I'm gonna link a news story in the chat. So in that top picture, she's the person on the right. She is 71 years old. Oh, Tehu's age is not the only reason her participation broke barriers in the pageant world. She is also married, a mother, and previously divorced. All previously disqualifiers until last year when the Miss Texas USA rules changed. Wait, so you couldn't compete in Miss Texas if you were married, divorced, or had kids? What kind of motherfucking bullshit? I knew pageants were a little bit backwards, but that's kind of nutso.
Stars birth, you die.
Yeah, but she looks great. I'm glad they changed those rules. So I saw her on TV, on like a talk show, and that's how I found out about her. This lady is 71 and she competed in like a Miss Texas pageant. So she broke a shit ton of barriers. But she was talking about like, well, it's a beauty pageant, not a dating app. Exactly. But she was talking about how she looks so good, and she says, I wear sunscreen every time I go outside. It's part of my morning routine. You know, you brush your teeth, you fix your hair. I coat myself in sunscreen, and I reapply it. So apparently, if you want to stay looking young forever, like, it's actually healthy to put sunscreen on, like, every single day. Which is more effort than I'm honestly willing to go through, but motherfucking good for her. Stretch, we'll stretch in a second. Let me get another wisp and then we'll do the stretchy. I always end up accidentally running through this door. I am a nincompoop. People say drinking water is good for you. It's like, there's a lot of discourse on like how much water you should be drinking. If you actually have to drink that much. Okay, good. I didn't accidentally yoink myself in there this time. You could be an introvert like you would never go out into the sun. You have to get groceries sometimes. Okay, so stretch left, stretch right, and stretch backwards. My buddy doesn't seem to have joined us yet. You have DoorDash, you don't need the... That's so much more expensive, though. Buying stuff at the, even with inflation, buying stuff at the grocery store and making meals out of it is incredibly cheaper. But than just ordering food, especially ordering food to have it delivered with delivery fees. Like you can make multiple meals. Oh, God damn it, I did it again. There's grocery delivery apps now. I feel like that's still gotta be more expensive than just spending the gas to go there, right? Yeah, that's still gotta be more expensive than spending the gas to go there. Yes, we can say nincompoop. I don't really like the context that makes the joke funny. I don't really like the context that the joke doesn't really work without. So let's not make that kind of joke again, but yes, of course you can say nincompoop. Yeah, good for this lady. For real. So hang on, spell deck, spell writing. Let's look through these again. We're looking through that. 66, 76, 75. Interesting. We actually gained 2 new spells. It sounded wrong to you? Yeah, you should have trusted your gut on that. You should have trusted your gut on that. moon dust. That's a nice round number of it. Oh! Oh, but we'd want the Avatar's blade. I finally get a blade, but it's not the Avatar's blade, it's just the Manifest blade. Lame. What times do I gotta beat this guy? 12 more times. You like the stretch redeem because it gives you an excuse to stretch yourself. Feels nice. That makes sense. Oh, she's an immigrant. Or at least her parents were immigrants. We're gonna read a little more of this webpage once we're in the battle. After I cast this spell. I gotta wait for my buddy to get in. Born in 1952, Tejo grew up on a cotton and maize farm in La Buddy, a small town in northwest Texas. She's the second oldest of 4 siblings, and she and her siblings spoke English among themselves and Spanish to their parents who migrated to the U.S. from Mexico. My father made us work every summer from dawn to when the sun set, but I liked it. It was a lot of walking. Had to walk up and down the roads and take out all the weeds with the hoe. She has early days before she loved being active. As an adult, Tejo said she ran, exercised gym, and even started competing in bodybuilding competitions when she was 40.
Even still.
So she only started competing in bodybuilding when she was 40. And now she's doing beauty pageants at 70. So I guess it shows you're absolutely never too old to like chase your dreams. Like she's breaking barriers at 71.
What am I?
Like what a woman. She's not just a mother, she's a grandmother of 3. Hell yeah, girlie. Oh, and she was a school teacher. For more than 4 decades, she taught 2nd grade and was a substitute teacher. After she retired during the pandemic, she was recruited to join a modeling agency. To prepare for pageant competitions, Tejo said she hired a tough trainer and started weightlifting more intensely. She said because she's in her early 70s, she worried if she trained really hard she'd get injured. Instead, she's now in even better shape than before. But at the pageant rehearsal last weekend, when the choreographer instructed contestants on where to walk for each portion of the competition, Tejo said her confidence waned. The practice was good. Oh my gosh, kept making some mistakes. I was getting nervous. All the girls were so nice and sweet to me, and they came up to compliment me, telling me I was beautiful and how do you get your abs. It was just really, really nice. Aww! Woman solidarity!
Don't stay
Hell
out
yeah!
in the sun too
So I
long.
guess you really can do. And old dogs can learn new tricks. You really can like chase new dreams at any age. How do you get another deck? It's equipment like any other equipment, like hats or wands. So you can buy, so you get like any other one, you can buy it or you can get some dropped by monsters. You're a pony like carrot? A lot of ponies like carrot. Do you want ponies like baked potatoes? Of course we do. Taters are delicious. Of course we like ourselves some taters. After the competition was over, women of all ages waited for her in the lobby of the Hilton Houston Post Oak Hotel, showering her with praise and admiration. She said positive comments that flooded her Instagram and Facebook pages too. I wasn't as fancy and polished as the other girls, but I did it, said Tejo. She said she knew she wouldn't win, but that wasn't her goal. It's to inspire women to be active, especially through weightlifting. It's something that will keep you looking young, and you don't just do it for vanity's sake. You don't do it for beauty. It's to be healthy, to be strong, and be able to do things as you get older. Things like Miss Texas USA. So, mother, grandmother, 40-year school teacher, weightlifter at 40, Miss Texas competitor at 71. Like, damn, girl. So yeah, your life is never really over until you actually die. You can just keep doing shit. You can just keep doing shit. It's possible. Like, that's sick as hell, right, chat? Like, that's actually sick as hell.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Imagine what it must be like to be able to say, yeah, my grandma competed in beauty pageants. Oh yeah, how long ago? Last month. $55 minus 45, 40, 40, 70, 80, and die. Food. I do like food. Food is very yummy. Dead. Dead. Dead, 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 aw. If you're getting back into working out, recently had to stop for a reason. So you gotta do what's right for your body. If you gotta take a pause, you know what's right for you. So there should be like, I only need like 11 left, right? Yeah, good progress, 11 left. Now we're gonna get 11 in the next hour, but we're definitely like going to get quite a few in. Staying in shape is way easier than getting in shape. That makes a lot of sense. A body in motion tends to stay in motion, and a body at rest tends to stay at rest. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. But we're quite certainly gonna complete this badge next stream. Next Wizard101 stream, I mean. And then we decide, like, what we're gonna grind based on A, how much moon dust we need to craft everything. Which boss is, like, easiest to grind. And, like, you know, and it might also be where, because, like, it would be a choice between, like, A, if a boss is easy to grind for moon dust, or B, if I want to grind a boss that's maybe isn't the easiest, but also drops gear I still need. So there's a chance I might just get the gear while I'm grinding for moon dust to craft to save myself some time. So we'll do like the math and the big brain stuff next time. Once we actually look at how much we have, how much... Ooh, we got another person! Once we actually look at how much we have, how much we need, what we need, who does what. We'll do all that big brain stuff next time after we finish the badge. We still got a whole another hour to go, though. Like, are the enemies just march? Yeah. Yeah, they just wander, and they just go in for a stroll. I wonder if this guy who joined us is questing or farming.
Well...
Well, he's got a lot of gear already, so I'm assuming farming. You single file line march. Hello. Oh, good. We got another team player. So we both cast on this guy. Love a good team player. Maybe it should be redeaded.
Even
Give me that wisp. Wizard101 is family friendly, yes. Tohu Project is intense projectile evasion as if older audiences due to
What
darker
am
themes and
I?
alignment decisions. I don't know why we're bringing up Tohu or comparing it to Wizard101, but apparently we are. There you are. Okay, 45. Item card potent. Okay, he's telling us what he casts so we don't accidentally overlap him. Tofu? No, I don't want. No, why are we talking about tofu now? Like, I know we were mentioning food earlier, but that was a few minutes ago. I don't think I've ever had tofu. It doesn't seem particularly appealing to me. Tofu isn't good by itself. You have to add other. It's what you do with it. I see. It does make sense that it's kind of a blank canvas. Got a plus 35. Next strongest thing I have. Mappo tofu? What's that? You've got to sell me on. You got to remember, I'm a very picky eater.
don't stay out in the sun too long.
Seasoned with garlic and ginger and mushrooms or beef. It smells fucking amazing. Huh. Alright. Do, 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 do. Great teamwork. Take him down. It must feel good to be an attacker player with like two support characters boosting you. You need to be a poet to accurately describe it in chat. Jeez, bro wants to write a sonnet to this tofu. Yay! I just got another. I have bad challenge. Team up! Team up! Checking some of these things I've got. Hang on, wait. There's my jewels. pins that I wanted to get. I bookmarked them. Storm, oh, wait. Is this the one? Storm disabling pin? Oh shit, these are pins I wanted. Wait a minute. Storm disabling spin, storm conversion pin, and... Oh, storm resist pin. So I actually got one of them. Cool, that's actually one I wanted. I could put that in my hat right now. I'll give it a minute. So I might end up grinding her more eventually to get more of those pins.
Welcome.
Yep. How many I'll actually end up needing? 2, 3. There. There, let's just toss that off on there. Give you that plus 45. Or you can also craft them. You can craft them in both Wallaroo and Selenopolis. So if I have extra dream water or moon dust, I can actually craft them.
Even still, you think...
Do you like his cape? He does have a pretty nice cape.
What happened?
It's occurring to me that I currently have a storm resist pin as like something I'd want, but like, are there not global resist pins? Hang on. Look at power pins again. I might be able to pick something better than what I'd originally chosen. Yeah, power pins. No, wait, I want shield pins. I'm stupid. How many of the minions do you have to catch your trash before they decide to stop sending them? I don't think they ever quite get that smart.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Blocking. So there's blocking, there's resist, and there's mending. So there's crit block, there's general resist. So it does have to be by school. Wait, what? There's 161. Damn, I should have this one pinned instead. Because this is better. I don't know how I missed this. I've already done... Yeah, I did that. I'm pulling a lot of good cards here. So if a mastermind just want to get rid of their underlings, just send them into unwinnable battles and kill them for insubordination or failing them. I think killing them is the goal. Very high turnover rate, I will admit. These ones you can craft as well. Yeah, unbookmark that. And bookmark that instead. And then go into bookmarks and drag that. Can I not move it? I guess I can't move it. Is it not like level 170 though? It seems odd. But there's only one level 160 pin.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
So you say like you're a person's rate? No, I'm just saying like it seems like a very poor business practice. It just seems like a very poor business practice. Welcome back, Glade Bloom! So I think, yeah, we can just equip this pin. Okay, so team up. Backpack. Yeah, storm disabling pin, level 170. Plus 106, plus 20. Yeah, we just happened to get it. Let's lock that so we don't end up getting rid of it. How do you equip shit again? Fix jewels. There we go. There's a sword pin. Not storm punishing, I don't think. Yeah, storm disabling. Just making sure I'm not about to fight this up, to fuck this up. Better not fuck that up somehow. So I need 1, 2, 3. And who knows what I... Because these aren't the good boots. Trying to focus on this.
Well,
Yep, whatever. A shield and a sword spot. So, okay, there is a power slot. It seems like most of what I'd end up getting is swords. Oh, Juicy Duck! Good to see you again. What kind of juice are you gonna ask for today? I made sure to stock up in case you were coming. Blow my nose real quick. I hope I cast on the other guy and okay, I did. I was afraid I cast on the wrong person. They might be stuck in ads. I'm very sorry if you're stuck in an ad. I'm assuming you were playing Wiz again? How far have you gotten? Assuming you can hear me. Assuming you can hear me. Jamba Juice? What is Jamba Juice? Like, I've heard people talk, I've heard that term before, but I have no fucking idea what Jamba Juice is. Lucy Flock is here. Give us all your juice. Yay! Any particular kind? I stocked up in case you were coming. Because you always ask for juice. I always feel bad if we don't have the kind you're looking for. Forgot to copy your raid message. I see. Isn't Jamba Juice a name brand? I don't know. That's why I'm asking y'all. I have no idea.
What?
Yeah, yap. Whatever you say, lady. All our lemon juice. Not even lemonade? Like, you want pure lemon juice? Like, that wouldn't taste too good, would it? Are you sure? Like, we have some lemons. We can squeeze you some if you want. But, like, are you sure you want just lemon juice? You don't want lemonade? Are you sure? I was doing Selenopolis for a bit tonight. How far did you get? Lemon juice, your mom has it on the daily. Wow. Does she really like the taste, or has she grown numb to the taste, or does drinking pure lemon juice supposedly have some sort of health benefit? Got up to the scammer, lizard. Even if you beat Selenopolis, if you want to get the good gear, you're gonna be just like me. Stuck here grinding for an absolute age.
Don't stay out in the sun
Lemon
too
juice is
long.
healthy and good for you? Wouldn't it be just as healthy and good for you in lemonade? Where your mouth isn't like going and like puckering up at the sourness? But fine, if you really want it, lemons are in the fridge. They're like in one of the drawers on the bottom, left-hand side. Lemon juice helps prevent the buildup of kidney stones? But like, wouldn't lemonade do the same thing? Like, it's still lemon juice, you just add a couple extras. You dilute it with water and add a tiny bit of sugar. Lemonade is just a soft drink? It's literally, it's the same, exact same lemon juice with water added. And a little bit of sugar for taste. Lemonade is not soda. Lemonade is not soda. Soda has to have bubbles in it. Soda has bubbles in it. It's carbonated. It's a juice drink with a little bit of sugar. It is not a soda. It's specifically the centrazine and lemon juice. You can do the same thing with lemon-flavored Crystal Light. Just because you add a little bit of sugar doesn't make it a soda. Lemonade is a soft drink here in Australia. Here, it's like commonly homemade. It's very commonly homemade around here. You take a lemon, you squeeze out the juice, you add some water, you add a little bit of sugar. I do not see how that could possibly count as a soda. A soda is like it's like a drink with carbonation in it. So is your lemonade in Australia carbonated? It's got like bubbles in it? You stand by your point? A little bit of sugar. Not every drink with sugar is automatically a soda. You add sugar to some drink, it does not automatically become soda. It has to be carbonated. Unlike usually, lemons don't make lemonade and just drink the juice directly. I mean, you're certainly cutting out the middleman. By that logic, sweet tea is also a soda. Dead. Extremely dead. Full definition of soda is carbonated water, drunk alone or with liquor or wine. So yeah, buy the original, and then it became to mean like any carbonated drink. Yeah. Had some phlegm come up, yikes. Spellman's, yes. While you're grinding one thing, you'll find that you actually get a lot of other stuff at the same time. Now if I look at my character, yeah, up my storm damage. And my crit rating. Yeah, you're not drinking beer, you're drinking soda. A little bit of a runny nose going on. Not quite sure why. Not huge, it's just minor. Soda is for ponies, soda is for everyone. That's limited here in Australia. Well, lemon juice is lovely pure lemon. So your lemonade is carbonated. That's not how we do it in US. It's something completely different. We make it's common to make it at home. Like, it's a very common homemade beverage. Like, cut lemons in half. We have these lemon juicers. I mean, if you're drinking lemon juice, you probably have those as well. You use lemon juicers, you squeeze out all the juice, you add some water to dilute it, and then you add a little sugar so to counteract some of the sour, and that's lemonade. Like, it's a common trope that does sometimes happen in real life, that kids have, like, lemonade stands. Like, they set up a stand on this in front of their house, like on the side of the road, and they have a sign up that says a cup of lemonade, like a certain amount of money a cup, and people will be like, oh cute, the kid's having a lemonade stand, and they buy lemonade from the kid. It's like some things kids will sometimes do. And then, you know, it's homemade lemonade. You want a cup of homemade lemonade, you pull over for a sec, hand the kid some money, and you get a cup. For real, carbonated lemon juice sounds fire. I'm not sure I could do that.
Welcome.
Blah, blah, blah. Yap, yap, yap. Yeah, I get it, lady. Cheap. Like, this actually seems pretty cheap. It's weird how the storm resist pin is only level 160 and not level 170 while the others are level 170. It is weird. Why isn't it 170?
Even still.
Blah, 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 blah. Next fight! How many more left? Character. Badges, Crocodopia, blah, 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 blah. 17 out of 25. So that's like, what, 8 left? 8 battles. Alright, we still gotta beat her again. That was the first battle. This will be bad, so after this will be 7. Got to try carbonated apple juice. It's fantastic. Alright, that sounds more stomachable. They call it apple beer. 0 alcohol, but all fantastic flavor. Huh. I am learning things. I never thought of just carbonated juice. Did you know that you can make soda out of pine needles? I saw a short on it. So certain trees are pine needles. If you put them in like water with like, I think sugar or something, and you seal the bottle up tight, it'll like naturally like form bubbles and you can like drink it. It's like pine needle soda. It was really interesting. I'm not remembering the exact details, but it was really cool.
Don't stay out in
I
the
put
sun too long.
You saw that too, yeah. I think some shorts. I think some shorts make it all over the internet. I think everybody sees certain ones. Those are pine needle. I mean, the pine tree tips are edible. You can't eat them. You do want to be careful what you take, because you know that's literally the new growth. That's like literally the new growth. So you want to be careful what you take and how much and like where from the tree. Because you want to make sure the tree can still grow. And I think the ones that get made soda out of are like fully grown, from what it looked like. You can also make tea out of them. Again, it has to be certain species of pine tree. You don't want to get poisoned. So all these pins I want to do are able to be crafted. And they actually seem to be fairly cheap. Either 12 dream water or 12, whatchamacallit, 12 moon dust.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
It does seem fairly cheap. I wonder how much dream water I have. Because I never actually crafted anything with it, I think. So I probably have a bunch left over I could use to knock out some of these pins I want. Why not just have to use the moon dust? So for the first time, I'm actually somewhat confident that we might be able to get the gear we want before next story update. You are a responsible horse. Good, good. Only eat the safe pine needles. Sip a little more water. She's not quite dead.
It stars birth, you die.
We'll have her dead soon enough. Hey! Thank you for the Nemo follow. I can't really read your name from here. NZTRFF? I think that's what that said. Yeah, NTZRFF. Thank you for the Nemo follow. So because Mother's Son drops the pins that I want, that's another point in her favor for her being the one we end up grinding to get moon dust from. I'm assuming Khonsu is probably taken out of the equation for some. Oh, we'll see what Khonsu drops. She ain't dead yet. Die
Don't
already.
stay out in the sun too long.
Khonsu standard. What gear does he drop? One hat, robe, jewel, or pin. So we already have a hat and a robe. He can drop some of the pins we need. So all you need of him for it was a pin, because we already have a hat and a robe. Team up, team up. And she drops... Athame, she does drop rings. She's supposed to drop... Have we seen her drop a single ring so far? It says she's supposed to drop rings, but I haven't seen her drop a single ring so far. Like, supposedly she can drop rings, but I haven't seen her drop a single ring so far. It's dropped by Mother's Son, but she hasn't... I haven't seen her drop a single... Is that a bug? She's only dropping Athames. We haven't seen her drop a single ring. That has to be a bug. There's no way that that's not a bug, that we haven't seen her drop a single ring. She's only dropped Athames. That's gotta be a bug, because the wiki says she's supposed to drop them, but I don't see it. Devs, I found a bug! Hey, we got another player! Nice! Oh, it looks like I need other badges to get the...
Well,
I think I might need other badges to get the, to craft using the dream water from before. Might be. There's always on a 0 chance we're just really, really unlucky. True. Hello.
even still.
Whee! Give me that gold wisp.
What am...
Blah, 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 blah. Move it. Got places to be. Okay. That there. We got 4 people. Let's start with this then. Wiki as this goes. I mean, nothing's happened. I mean, might as well. Internet's going a little slow. Wonder if it's because I'm streaming and I'm opening so many things at once. I just want to see what Taking Tree does. 1 amulet, wand, circle jewel, or shield pin. So this guy drops the amulets and the wands. So he might be good because I don't have amulets and wands yet. So this guy both drops the pins I want and 2 items I don't have yet. So I think Taking Tree might be who we end up grinding. Because Khonsu takes forever, and I already have his stuff.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Okay, so that would be Freddy player 1, so that's... It does make the most sense to grind Taking Tree if we need Moondust. He does drop both the pin and like 2 of the gear we want, so best chances with him. Of course, reading the newspaper with you while she waits, yeah. Basically, yeah, just imagine he's sitting back as the round goes on and just flipping through the newspaper. So uncared about the battle. So this guy drops boots and decks. He also drops stuff that I need. He does not drop any pins I need, though. Plus, you have to do 3 whole battles each time to get to him, which kind of takes forever. And the Taking Tree, meanwhile, another benefit that it has. I'm going to cast Attenuate on Mother's Son, because then she just takes more damage in general. Yeah, because the Taking Tree, I don't think it has another battle before it. It's just the 1 battle. So he definitely seems like the person that you want to grind. I mean, he has cheats. Wait, what were his cheats? Bookmarks, Taking Tree. I see, that's pretty basic. Yeah, he seems like a good person to... Yeah, I think that's who we're gonna end up grinding. And we'll just grind until we have enough Moondust to craft everything we want. Now, what about those jewels we want? Because there are some jewels... I bookmarked them a long time ago, so it's gonna be... No, not manage bookmarks. Show bookmarks too, but I bookmarked them ages ago. My name is much easier, plus better item card. You'd wonder with me if you want to try out. Malice loves ponies coming to see him. I feel like at this point I have a significant amount of Moondust.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
I feel like I'm really not far off from being able to craft everything with Moondust. Taking Tree just feels like a good thing to run. Because it's only 1 battle. Like, I don't have to go through a bunch of different stuff. I just walk in, he's right there. And I kill him. And he drops both a pin and, like, 2 different gear items I potentially want. And, you know, the Moondust. Plus, I'll already have all of the badges I need to craft all this stuff with Moondust. I don't necessarily have all the badges I need to craft stuff with, like, Dream Water. Taking Tree just seems like a better option once I have all my badges. course, I don't have all my badges yet. I still gotta beat Mother's Son a few more times. Getting close, though. So now we have plans for how we get both the gear and the pins. That was a punishing pin. I wanted a disabling pin. Let's see. Team up, team up. Let me grab some health wisps before we go in. There's 2. Ooh, 4. Cross the street here real quick. It's so crazy to actually see myself with over 10,000 health in the wild. Ooh, more ore. So if we look at character, Crocotopia badges. I need 6 more. I don't think we have time for all 6, but we're gonna get pretty darn close. You can feel me on the Loon Knight boss strat if you like. I mean, you can if you want. I've already gotten the badge for defeating him 10 times. And I have, like, if I look at my reagents real quick, I have 125 moon dust. So I feel like it's right now it's more likely I'll end up grinding Taking Tree for any more moon dust I need and then just crafting whatever I don't have. So it's unlikely I'll end up fighting Loon Knight again. But if you want to give me your personal strategy for how to grind him as fast as possible, I mean, it'd be interesting to read, so I won't say no. Another reason to grind the Taking Tree, he actually drops the gems I want. He actually drops one of the gems I want. So the Taking Tree drops 2 of the gear I want, 1 of the pins, and 1 of the gems I want. Like the actual jewels. So yeah, he's a really good person to grind if I'm just going for moon dust. It looks like I can also craft these. Aha! I can also craft this jewel, okay? With the moon dust, with the badge I already have.
Even still, you think there...
Blah, 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 blah. Yep, yeah, I get it, lady. So the only one I can't seem to craft that I might have to actually grind to, like, get it.
What?
Seems to be this flawless health thing. Because, like, to fill my tier slots, the flawless health opal plus 155. As far as I've been able to tell, that's the strongest one. But it does seem to be, like, the only one you can't craft. Unless someone knows, I guess I'm stupid and somebody, like, knows of one that I don't know. But that's the best one I've been able to find on the wiki. Yeah, that one's totally craftable too, so that's nice. 135. Give him that.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Plus 155. Yeah, it's weird that tier jewels seem to like stop. It's weird that tier jewels don't have a level above 155 for health. I guess it just moves to the unearthly jewels, but they're the square ones. But it's weird that like the tier ones don't anymore. It does seem like we're in pretty good shape though, chat. Yeah, let's just do this. So I guess the goal is going to be so yeah, I guess the goal is get all the badges, grind taking tree until we have enough moon dust to craft everything we want. So the 3 pins, the 2 jewels, and the 5 equipments. Kia Clara Flames, thank you for the Twitch follow. Of course, if we pull any of that beforehand, obviously we won't need to craft it. And of course, we don't need just one of each pin. We might need multiple of several of these. And we will have to, and for the gear we don't have yet, we will have to look up exactly how many slots they have. But after all of that, like, grinding for, like, moon dust is over, and all that is crafted, we still have to get that 1 jewel that isn't craftable. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, let's just cast that.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
I wonder if we should figure out which boss we should go after for it. Because it lists 1, 2, 3, 4. It lists 5 different bosses that drop it. Maybe I can just Google which one it is best to grind it for. It's been so long since I've been in Novus. I think it's a combination of, let's see. Interesting. So there's both the creatures in both Wallaroo and Novus. There's Madame up here. Everyone else is in Novus. Does everyone involved have cheats? I didn't open them on Keyston. Because if one of these bosses doesn't have cheats, they do all seem to have cheats, so no one immediately stands out. Of the best choices, Maxine might be the best, but I'm looking for the plus 155. Thank you, Dawn! Saved me a bunch of time trying to figure that out. I definitely believe you, and I'm definitely going to bookmark her page for later use. But what are the, out of curiosity, what are the specific reasons that she's the best? Is it because she's just easier because she's a world before all the other guys that have it? He's having a little trouble. do, 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 do. Ooh. I don't even remember the strat to beat her, so I'd have to look that up again. It's because the others are longer fights. Collie Bait steals, Monkeys is probably more fighting overs, and the others are annoying Wallaroo side quests. Noted. I'll have to, once it comes time for that, again, we are still a little ways out for that, maybe a handful of streams out. Probably have to relook up how you beat her, because the wiki says she cast an invulnerability aura that cannot be removed. So I gotta fucking remember how you're supposed to beat her. Stinky horses? Hey, I'm not stinky. I took a bath last night, thank you very much, and I washed extremely well. Even behind my ears. You see these ears? I washed behind these ears, so I am the opposite of stinky today. Thank you very much. Five more. Do I use soap or body wash? It's body wash. I mean, body wash is soap. It's just soap for the body.
Well,
I mean, even if you use soap, it's specifically body soap, right? So I feel like the distinction's a little bit moot. Like you're either using liquid body wash or you're using like a bar of body soap. Either way, it's for your body. So I feel like there's not that much of a distinction. It's just a different form. She removes her invincibility after you kill the minions in her fight, so she's a pretty easier fight. Got it. Thank you, Dawnbreaker. I've got her page bookmarked for later use. Saved me some time. Now we got a good plan going and a bunch of pages bookmarked. What? Rude of them. I guess it don't matter who we cast on, I just don't... One time they don't die, that's so dumb. That's so dumb that they didn't die. I do seem to be getting a lot of soccer mentions though, which is nice. Probably gonna need some of those for unlocking my gear. Pop.
even still, you think there is...
Bo's been at work. I'm jealous. I want to be able to play Wiz at work. Like, I'm a lifeguard. I can't just bring a laptop to work. I gotta pay attention to the beach.
What am I?
Thank you for the Twitch follow. Really appreciate that. Ah, my caps lock is on.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Poey, yes, a poey. I am poey. This is correct, poey. Been a big help. It's been a really big help. We made so much progress today. This was really nice. A little bit of teamwork goes an astoundingly far way. This is that you speaking through the cheat system. We found the incarnation of her. Shush. That.
Don't stay out in the sun too long.
Shush. Seems more like an evil Celestia. Like Daybreaker. I appreciate having you along, Dawnbreaker. You're super knowledgeable about so much stuff in the game. And it's really been a big help. And I double appreciate that you still give me advice even when I don't listen to it, or I go for an option that you wouldn't have gone for, or something that might be less optimal but that I like better. Because I know a lot of people, you know, when they watch people play games that they know everything about, that, like, it drives them nuts so to see someone play the quote-unquote wrong way. So I appreciate you putting up with all the times I don't listen to your advice and still giving me advice, because it's super duper helpful. Are they dead? What's my highest level? This character, my level 170. Oh, he's gone. Hang on. Next chat. Thanks for... There you go. Perfect timing. Am I ever gonna make a new character? I didn't really see a reason to, honestly, so... This is my original account and character from when I first started playing the game in 2009 when I was 12 years old. I came back to the game a few years ago as an adult. I played it for like a year or two as a kid, and then I kind of fell off from it. My account was still there, though. And so this just feels like I don't see any reason to make another character, especially since I get to play so little. I always accidentally run in here. I really only have time to play, like, you know, once a week when I'm streaming for like 3 hours a week. So that's barely enough time to, like, get done all the new quest stuff whenever they release new content. And on top of that, probably grinding for whatever new gear. So I think one character is enough to manage. Plus, what I really feel a connection to another character, and I've played Balance School, like, my entire life. Like, it would feel weird to play another school, I think. Your highest is 111.5, but your leveling of life is like a healing and supporting. Nice. But yeah, I put all my time into this one character. literally completed every single quest available to me in the game, which I'm very proud of. That took a lot of work. Alright, so if we look at character badges, Crocotopia. Gotta beat him 4 more times. This will be super easy to do next Wizard101 stream. But for now, I do need to get ready for work. My thought on Darkmoor Part 2 coming out this fall. More content? I don't know, it's more quest content to do. If it's got good story, I'll be happy. If it's got good story, I'll be happy. I'm here for the story and to roleplay and the power fantasy. I feel bad for, like, anyone who just came in. Threw me a follow, I seem awesome. Thank you, Korak. Alright, let's figure out who we're gonna raid into and say hi to. Let's see, raid channel. This button. This button. Let's see who's up. Ooh, Lorelei! I think this is a horse we haven't raided into before. They're a fellow horse. And, oh, they're playing Uma Musume. This is the game I was talking about. So, horse raids horse into horse game. Hang on, unmute tab. Alright, Twitch people, we're gonna raid. Everyone else, have a nice day. Yes, fellow equine. I think they're close. They're not like a pony like me, but I think they're closer to like the Umas. But horses gotta support horses, regardless of what kind of horse. Horses support horses. Thanks for coming, everyone. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. And I'll see everyone whenever you can join me next. So their stream had just started. They're they're like 39 minutes in. So great to join at the very beginning. Alright. Bye, guys! Exactly, horsepower.